still living here. Not for much longer, according to the, if the council have their way, by the looks of things. I received this letter today. Do you mind if I read it to you? Is that okay if I read the letter that I received? Hope I'm not too loud, folks. The neighbours, if there are any left. If there are any left. Are there any neighbours left? Give me a cheer. Alright, I got this letter. Right. Where are we? Let's start from here. From what the council is doing. This is about what the council is doing and why. Queensway House, 12th of August, 2019. And this is what the council are doing and why. And I'm shitting myself. I'm crapping myself, actually. Well! Oi! This is my fucking home! My home! Okay? I do not want to move! I fucking live here! It's my fucking home! Just had to get that off my chest. Consultation to Queensway House, 12th of August 2019. What the council is doing and why. As you know, we have been working hard during the last year or so in the face of regulatory change to ensure we are maintaining Queensway House in line with our landlord obligations and to meet regulations. We want to provide good quality, modern and accessible accommodation. Right? Now you want to evict me? You are threatening to throw me out of my home? You're the council. You're supposed to look after me. That's your job. I'm disgusted. We are talking to you today to explain that we are considering a number of options regarding the future of Queensway House. That's right, I've got a script. It is really important to stress that the building is safe and there is no risk to any resident remaining in occupation. Yes, there is a risk! You're risking my fucking home! You tell me it is important to stress that the building is safe and there is no risk to any resident remaining in occupation. Well, I am in occupation. I live here and now you are threatening to force me to move somewhere else. After 23 fucking years! You tell me the building is safe, and now you are threatening me that you want to move me out after 23 fucking years! I'm angry! Okay? Sorry to the neighbours. But it's only 10:30. The options we are considering are so I've got it in writing. A. Continue to manage and maintain Queensway House with the required investment to ensure it complies with the required standards now and in the future. Good idea. Look, I've already lost most of my teeth. Thanks to the National Health Service destroying my teeth. I said the National Health Service destroyed my fucking teeth, drilling them out and putting crowns in the teeth. And the crowns fall out and they say, oh, we can't fix your teeth now, Bill. We'll have to take them all out. Yeah? If it was up to the National Health Service, I would have no teeth. But I haven't been to a dentist for 20 years. And I've still got those own teeth. Look at that. They are my own teeth at the top, right? They are my own teeth at the top. Most of them, except for the gold one and stuff. Right? And they're still quite strong. You look at the bottom one, that's the National Health Service. The National Health Service destroyed my teeth. And now it looks like the council's going to destroy Queensway House as well. Yes, I'm angry. Probably end up as a tramp on the street, the way this is going. Or dead from a cyanide cigarette. I know how to make one as well. I mean, honestly. Anyway, A continues to manage and maintain Queensway House with the required investment to ensure it complies with the required standards now and in the future. B, help all occupants of Queensway House to move out of the building permanently and leave it empty, effectively mothballing the site. In fact, I will buy it. Sell it to me for £1 and I will maintain it. Like the government did with the Millennium Dome. Sell me the block. I will buy it. Investment. In fact, we could have an investment club for Queensway House, couldn't we? How many? There's 66 tenants apparently. About 11 floors of tenants, 66 people at least. How about all the 66, everyone who lives here, right? Everybody who lives in Queensway House, if you want to stay living in Queensway House, well, if they're going to leave it in mothballs, we could buy it from them. I don't want to move. I think I'd rather jump out the window, to be honest. Honestly. I have no intention of moving. And to be honest, I would rather jump out of the window than move. Do you want to test me? Mothballing the site. C, help all occupants to move out permanently and demolish the building. Help all tenants move out permanently and demolish the building. These are the council's options. Or D, help all occupants move out permanently and demolish the building and redevelop the site. So you've got C and D, which are exactly the same. If you look at numbers, if you've got a tenant, Queensway House, help all occupants, C says help all occupants to move out permanently and demolish the building. So eventually we'll just be a pile of rubble. We're just going to be a pile of rubble, and so will I, because I'm not moving. Honestly. Or D, help all occupants move out permanently, demolish the building and redevelop the site. Your views are very important to us, and we are consulting with all residents and leaseholders about options A, B, C and D. So, help all occupants of Queensway House move out of the building, right? You can help all occupants move out of Queensway House. You can A, continue to manage and maintain Queensway House. B, help all occupants of Queensway House to move out. C, help all occupants of Queensway House to move out. Or D, help all occupants to move out permanently. That's only two options, isn't it? Honest to God, that is two options, isn't it? The council are offering us two options, really. You don't have four options, do you? You got two fucking options, right? Option one, continue to manage and maintain Queensway House with the required investment to ensure it complies with the required standards now and in the future. B, help all occupants of Queensway House to move out of the building. C, help all occupants to move out permanently and demolish the building. Or D, help all occupants to move out permanently and demolish the building. You've only got two fucking choices, haven't you? Carry it on or demolish it. Your views are very important to us, and we are consulting with all residents and leaseholders about options A, B, C and D, so that any fight to the grid has benefited from your input and views. Blah blah. Says following a minor process. Oh fucking hell. Option A, continue to manage and maintain the field. Following a minor gap. Alright, says basically council has done a lot of work to understand the future investment requirements of Queensway House. Don't want to bore you. Sorry? With required investment. Key issues we have considered are gas supply. Following a minor gas leak in a top floor flat in January 2019, Cadent, which is the company responsible for the gas supply pipework, have confirmed that whilst it is safe, the pipework is coming to the end of its life, and the nature and location of the pipework would make it uneconomical to replace in the event of any future leaks. Right. Go to electric. You've done it with my flat. Council have electrified my flat. I ain't got no gas no more. Cool. When it breaks, turn it to electric. Okay. If this would make it uneconomical to replace the player in the future lease, if the pipework was decommissioned, we would have to see whether we could replace it with an electric heating system. However, if this could be done, it would be costly to install and less economic for residents to heat their homes. I've just had my electric. I've got an electric heater now. Thank you, and electric shower, and it's working fine, thanks. But now they want to demolish my home. I was just building my home. Anyway, this goes on a lot, and they've got to do fire door safety, replace fire doors, whatever. You're completely fucking bonkers, mate. Basically, I'm completely bonkers or something. I'm very angry and very scared. This is my home, enough of the script. But you've got to do this, you've got to do that. Yeah, but you're going a bit overboard. The doors are fine, let's face it. Unless you've got the fucking towering inferno again. But that was the cladding, man. Okay? The fire doors could not... Look at Grenfell, right? Look at Grenfell for a minute, right? Think about Grenfell, right? It was the cladding that caught fire on the outside of the block, wasn't it? Huh? The Grenfell Tower fire. It was the cladding that caught fire on the outside of the block, yeah? Because the guy probably opened the window. Probably because the guy had a fire in his kitchen, chip fire or whatever. Guy had a fire in his kitchen, he probably opened the window to let the flames out, sort of like open the window or whatever, to let the flames out or whatever, And the flames probably caught fire but it was on the outside of Grenfell, you see. This is the inside of Queensway House, okay? This is the inside of Queensway House, you see. So having new fire doors would not stop cladding going up in flames, would it? Because Grenfell, it was the cladding that went up in flames. I have told you this many times and I'll tell you it before. What you need, apparently Queensway House now has a fire warden, so Queensway House now has a fire warden. Pointless job. Poor guy has to walk up and down stairs 24 hours a day. He's probably got two of them. I'm downstairs. Are you on fire yet, missus? Have you got a fire yet? Have you got a fire yet? So there's a fire warden going up and down stairs. Pointless. You know why? Because what you need is a caretaker during the day, a full-time caretaker like Mike. Hopefully I'd like to get Mike back on the job. Queensway House. So I'd like to get Mike back on the job as caretaker of Queensway House. Because if you have one caretaker for Queensway House, you see, specifically, maybe you can make that a specific block to look after instead of all the others if his foot's not well. Because he had a bit of foot problem or something. So Mike, if your foot's not too good, then just do Queensway House. But you could be our full-time caretaker, would be a good job. And then you wouldn't need a fire warden because you had a caretaker going up and downstairs collecting bags of rubbish all day long, don't you? Huh? You'd have a caretaker. During the day, the caretaker goes up and downstairs collecting rubbish from the cupboard and taking it downstairs. So there's no chance that really if there was a fire, I think the caretaker would notice it first, wouldn't they? Or the resident if they're at home. Which is probably more likely because you're not very likely to have a fire and if someone puts a petrol bomb through your door, and that wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, full-time caretaker during the day. And then instead of a fire warden at night, which is a waste of fucking effort, waste of fucking money, that would save the council some money, get rid of the fire warden. And you have a security guard at night. Now, I do have a friend who lives in this block called Graham. I don't know his surname. But Graham, he's a security guard over in the industrial estate, I think, somewhere in the industrial estate. Anyway, he's a security guard. He's about 70 years old, I think, Graham is, or 65, 70. I think he's in his 70s, probably, Graham is. He actually one of the leaseholders. He owns a flat upstairs. And I was thinking, instead of a fire warden, you get a caretaker during the day. And then at night, Graham is about 70 years old. He wants to retire, sort of thing, or semi-retirement, sort of. But how about getting Graham, who lives upstairs, or downstairs? I'm not sure what floor Graham lives on, I've got no idea. But he's a security guard at the moment. He actually works as a security guard, probably to pay his mortgage. Probably still paying off his fucking mortgage, I imagine. Probably he's in his 70s, I think. But he's trying to pay off his mortgage, whatever. But the point is, if you get Graham to be the security guard at night, employ Graham, get Graham to be the security guard at night. You could have an office, not an office, a desk. Desk in the foyer, you put a desk, because his office could be his flat, actually. His office would be his flat, wouldn't it? That'd be great. Give Graham the job of security guard for Queensway House at night. So we get night security. Because you've got cameras on every floor, yeah? And because you've got cameras on every floor, you do have cameras on every floor of Queensway House. Because you've got cameras on every floor. You have TV screens, right? And a desk at the front of the foyer. And Graham could sort of like sit at the foyer going up and downstairs when necessary or whatever. If there's ever any trouble, he'd be chief of security and he could sort of like look after the block and still go home for bed upstairs. That'd be sweet. That'd be fucking beautiful. I'd get Graham to be the security guard at night. Then you got a caretaker during the day and a security guard at night, and you wouldn't need a fire warden. And that would save the council some money, wouldn't it? But you want to knock this place down, but I've been building my home here for 23 years, Now you want to knock me down again? You've already tried to destroy the video, and I've still got the videos, which I'm watching right now, on my analogue television, which I've still got in my theatre, which is my living room, which is where I've lived for 23 years, and my games, and it's like the TARDIS, man, it's bigger on the inside. But now you want to destroy it all. Oh, let's knock it all down, and start again. Has everyone in Grenfell been rehoused, by the way? For the residents of Grenfell Towers who lost their homes. It's 2 years later, yeah? 2 years after Grenfell Towers. Have all the residents of Grenfell been rehoused yet? Have you? Or are you still living in hotels or temporary accommodation? The council gave me an option. I've got it in this book again. I get a script out of what's going to happen if I get moved out. It's all written down, man. But how many people in Grenfell are still waiting to be housed after 2 years? And they don't have a home. Still. It's not their fault the place burnt down. Lucky to survive, I know, but absolute catastrophe for Britain, wasn't it? Fire of London, I'd call it. Grenfell was the 21st century fire of London, wasn't it? It was exactly like, well, I mean, it was only a block, but a lot dead then. And now you want to destroy Queensway House? Hey man, I am the fucking dead. And I came home that night. I am the fucking dead, and I came home that night. And now you want to knock down my block? Queensway House. Now you want to fucking light a match and burn down my house? After Grenfell Towers? And you still haven't homed everybody yet, have you? And how can it be a home if it's not your fucking home? There was this song once, Where You Come Home, Bill Bailey. I came home. I was born home. And now you want to fucking throw me out of my own fucking flat. You fucking bastards. I'm a bit angry. I've been here 23 fucking years. I am 53 years old, man. 53! I built this fucking house to be my retirement home. I built this fucking flat to be the place where I retire and die. That's why I fucking stayed here, to make my home. Place where I can rest in peace. I know you're threatening to move me out. Put me in temporary accommodation and then bid for a fucking flat. You sick cunts. Sorry, people. Lost my temper. I've got to apologise to my neighbours. Sorry about the shouting. I've lost my temper a bit. I'm very upset. Really. Where's another thing? Put some consultation. Rent go up. Your parent company move with charge on your rent. There's something else. Can I put this on pause a minute? In the words of Doctor Who, no more!